Hello my fellow smug ones. Well, following on from my last video about the TV licence, which I'll link in the description below, the decriminalisation process has finally begun. Yes! Let's begin! The Sun newspaper reports that from sometime next month, the BBC will no longer be able to threaten to imprison you for non-payment of the TV licence. Something they should have done years ago, really. And to be honest, I'm glad Netflix never had that threat from the outset. Anyway, let's have a look at this. BBC licence fee evaders will no longer face prison as criminal offence is replaced by fines. Failure to buy a TV licence will be decriminalised, and those caught watching TV without one will instead face fines or visits from bailiffs. They already had fines, to be honest. In fact, in 2018, 129,446 people were prosecuted for not having a TV licence, but only 5 were jailed. So most of the time they do fine people, and you only get jailed, you only get put in prison if you keep failing to pay your TV licence and don't pay the fines. So they do fine people already. Ministers are set to announce the change as soon as next month, with non-payment being treated as a civil debt, the same way it is for those who don't pay utility bills, the Times reports. The BBC will still be entitled to chase people who don't pay up, but it will be through county courts. Failure to pay the fee will also affect credit ratings. The government source told the paper decriminalising the licence fee was a done deal. However, officials are debating how to replace it. Don't replace it, end it, scrap it completely. Get it done. Why should everyone have to pay in this day and age for the BBC? Have adverts like everyone else and stand on your own 2 feet like everyone else instead of relying on our money. The source says we have to be careful what we replace the licence fee with isn't worse than what we already have. We are talking about higher fines, using bailiffs and damaging people's credit ratings. We need to tread carefully. This is scare tactics, so I wouldn't worry about this. Anyway, this whole thing with the TV licence started a little while ago when the BBC threatened, and in fact did end up taking away the over 75's free TV licence, which the new BBC boss, Tim Davie, said was not a great look. So he's obviously a very, very intelligent man, but he's not going to do anything about it. He hasn't said that. Look at this article. BBC boss Tim Davie has admitted the taxpayer-funded corporation has been unfair on pensioners in a stunning climb down over the 75 TV licences. New BBC Director General Tim Davie said the corporation's decision to axe free TV licences for millions of over 75s was not a great look, in a scathing attack on the corporation he now represents. He said the BBC has charged the least well-off to pay for some of the most well-off, its highly paid presenters. So on one hand, it's good that he said that, but on the other hand, he's not going to do anything about it. And he also said this as well. If you are a law-abiding paying customer and licence fee payer, what I am trying to do is get you the most value for money. And the decriminalisation proposal, frankly, in my mind, just doesn't pass the logic test. He said the numbers of people going to prison were remarkably low under the current system. Mr Davie added, if you look at civil systems, the fines are higher, the bailiffs arrive at the door, the system just is not good. As I said before, they don't want to change the system. They just want people to keep feeding them, to keep paying out the money month after month. Why on earth, if you had people giving you money, why on earth would you want to change the system? You wouldn't, would you? You just expect people to keep paying you. They don't want to change it. They don't want to have people to pay subscriptions. They don't want to have adverts. They just continue to rely on our money and also sell their programmes overseas, which they get money for anyway. In fact, they get quite a lot of money from doing that alone. So on one hand, Tim Davie says one thing about the pensioners and another thing about the TV licence, because at the end of the day, he just doesn't want to change it. Tim Davie was originally brought in to shake up the BBC and sort out their impartiality, although to be honest, that's a topic for another video. But if you'd like me to make one on it, let me know in the comments. After hearing what Tim Davie thinks about the TV licence, to be honest, I don't think he's that much different than the last Director General. And unfortunately, the TV licence is currently protected under something called the Royal Charter until 2027, so the government can't scrap the outdated fee until then. However, with the threat of prison now removed, I think the TV licence will be much harder to enforce. What do you think? Are you happy paying £157 a year? Or like me, do you think it's a silly outdated TV tax which no one should have to pay, especially in this day and age? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, you can let me know by giving this video a like. Subscribe to stay updated, and I'll see you in the next one.